The Chinese zodiac, Okinawa blue zone longevity, and numerology are way more connected than any of us have ever realized. While talking with one of the top scientists in Okinawan longevity, there is a longevity number and it is connected to the longest living people in the world. To get started, I want to explain a misconception that many people have about Okinawa. It is called the Longevity Island. Maybe you've heard of Okinawa before. That is because it is a blue zone. So, right, there are 5 blue zones in the world, and Okinawa is one of them. Now, I've got a little 100 right here, and he's very surprised. Why is 100 surprised? Because 100 is not the goal. The definition of a blue zone is an area where a lot of people live past the age of 90 and are walking, talking, active, not bedridden, don't have Alzheimer's. But that's a blue zone definition. Now first, you need to understand what a Kajimaya is. Kajimaya Yue. Yue means celebration, O-U-I. Please don't judge my kanji, my Japanese character writing. I didn't practice when I was a child, but this is O-U-I. It means celebration. And there's something called the word tushibi. It means 12-year cycle. 12-year cycle. You ever heard of that? What is a 12-year cycle? Explain that in a little bit. Now, a Kajimaya cycle calculation starts when you're 13 years old, so keep that in mind as well. When an Okinawan turns 97 years old, there is a huge celebration. Not 100, not 90, 97. Why 97? Got my little balloons. Why is it 97? Well, let me show you how it's calculated. We have the 12-year Chinese zodiac cycle. That's very, very important. So you probably know what this is, right? You're either a tiger or a snake or a rabbit, chicken, dragon. I'm a chicken, and you're the chicken, the rooster. So we have the 12-year Chinese zodiac cycle. We start at 13 years old because you finish one cycle and then you're celebrating your finishing of that cycle. So you're 13 plus 12, 7 times. So 13 plus 12 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 equals 97. So that's 8 cycles in a sense, but it's 13 plus 12, 7 times. So we have 97. It sounds like I'm reaching, but I'm not. I didn't make this up. This is an Okinawan culture. There is a reason behind everything. Stay with me. Now, I need to explain why the number 8 is so important. 8 is a very lucky number in Japan and Okinawa. 8 means victory, prosperity, and overcoming. In America, the Western world, it's always lucky number 7. You know, hope I get number 7. In Japan, it's 8. 8 is a very, very lucky number. Now, why is it a lucky number? In Japan, license plates, right? People really like to customize their license plates sometimes. I've noticed that a lot of luxury cars specifically often have a license plate that is 8888. All right, they ask when they make their license plate, they pay extra money to get the number they want, and it's always 88888. It's never 7777. In numerology, 8 is the number for money. This is the kanji for 8. Now this is called sue hirogari. It means that we have it facing up and it's widening on the bottom. The symbol for 8 is prosperity, facing upward, victory, overcoming something, overcoming a wall. You've overcome if you reached your goal. This is important, and I explain in the end. Did you know that there are 8 moon cycles? All right, don't lose me here. There's a reason I'm talking about this, okay? So we have the full moon, we have a half moon, we have a crescent moon. There's 8 moon cycles. Now, what does this have to do with anything? The lunar calendar. So the lunar calendar is based off of the moon, which is always changing. Okinawa and China base their life off the lunar calendar. Now, moving forward, we have Kajimaya Day. So Kajimaya, celebrating when the elder person turns 97. It's always the same day. What day is that? It is September 7th. Why is it September 7th? In Japan and in Okinawa, they do not name their months, right? We have January, February, March, April. They don't say it like that. They say numbers of their months, right? Okay, so they say 1月, 2月, 3月, 4月, right? Okay, so it's obvious to them because September is the 9th month, 9月. And then we have the 7th, okay, 7日. So 9th month, 7th day, 9, 7, so 97. So of course we're going to celebrate Kajimaya on the 9-7, right? Turning 97, it's no brainer. What does the word Kajimaya even mean? It does not mean 97. It is not a number. Kajimaya, the word itself, means pinwheel. Like my wind, this is wind, okay, in the pinwheel. Kajimaya means pinwheel, essentially. Now, why does it mean pinwheel? When you see someone celebrating Kajimaya, they're always holding pinwheels. There's always wind naturally, okay? So when you hold the pinwheel, it starts moving. Now, this symbolizes the person that turned 97 reverting back to their childlike state, reverting back to childhood, okay? So you're living a life, you're Genki, you're energetic. It is a huge deal. It is huge, and I'm talking like bigger than any celebration in Okinawa ever, because you reached the 97. It's huge in traditional culture. Kajimaya Day for Okinawan is like a parade. So they put the elder person in a car. The car is decorated with a bunch of flowers. You have the pinwheel. The elder person's holding a pinwheel, and they got pinwheels everywhere. So a person will drive this person around. So they have to go over 7 bridges. And then they go over those 7 bridges, and there's actually a lot of these little bridges in Nakijin village, in Ogimi village, right? The longevity villages all over Okinawa. And then they go over the 7 bridges, and then they come back. But it can't be the exact path that you took when you're going one way and then coming back. Okay, that's very important. What am I talking about? Why is this important? In Okinawan culture, when someone passes away, on their way to the afterlife, they cross 7 bridges. And then when they come back to our world, our living world, they cross 7 bridges. And it's never allowed to be the same route. They imitate the afterlife. That's what Kajimaya Day is. They're just imitating this. You've reached this goal of 97. You made it. Not everyone makes it to 97 years old. But there's a problem. There is a huge issue now. This is how it's connected to longevity. It is no longer celebrated like it used to be. It is very rare to have a huge Kajimaya celebration now. Back in the 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, 100 years ago, Kajimaya was huge. But now, 2024, so on, it is not as celebrated like it used to. It's a shame. Who cares about a celebration, right? The key to longevity isn't celebrating. It's food and science and supplements, right? The word longevity in Japanese is choju. My intonation, sorry, it's not my best. Choju, so it's long, right? This is the character for long. This is Japanese characters. And then the second character is congratulations, ju. So long, congratulations. Congratulations is a part of longevity. It is ingrained in the word. Whenever they say it, the meaning of congratulations is in the word. That's how important it is. Because you are celebrating. Celebrating is huge when you live a long time. It's like the most important thing. It's not what you eat. It's not how you move. It's celebrating. What does that have to do with anything? It's connected to their Ikigai. Their Ikigai. What is Ikigai? It's the reason you wake up in the morning. It's your purpose in life. It's what drives you. So that's what's driving these Okinawan people. They want to get to 97 so they can have this huge celebration where they're in a parade like their grandmother, their grandfather, their great-grandmother, great-great-great-grandmother. They all did if they lived to 97, did the Kajimaya. So I want to do it too. That's so cool. My family will be there. My friends will be there. Again, this is their Ikigai. A lot of Okinawans say that this is their Ikigai. They're on this road to get to the goal, overcoming a wall. You've overcome if you reached your goal. That hump of over 96 to get to 97 to celebrate Kajimaya. And if you want to learn more about Ikigai, or if you're unsure what your Ikigai is, I have another video where I talk about how to find your Ikigai using simple steps. But I have some very sad news. Now, this is my island, this is a pop balloon, and this is a crying balloon. Why would I draw something like this? This is Okinawa. Because again, like I said, Kajimaya is not as celebrated anymore. It's a very, very sad thing. So, if it's not celebrated anymore, then what is the purpose of going on to 97? Why is it losing that longevity island status? Is it because of fried food? Is it because no one's walking anymore? No. Now first I need to explain that there are doctors now. There used to not be doctors back in the day. Doctors are elongating people's lives. That's great. But as these people live past 100 years old, they are not walking, they are not talking, there's high rates of Alzheimer's, they're bedridden, they're not living a fulfilled life. A lot of them are living in nursing homes, and this is one of the worst things you could do to someone if you want them to live a long time. If you want your parents to live a long time, try to avoid nursing homes as much as possible, because once they go in the nursing home, you're going to see that drop of motivation, that lack of Ikigai, okay? A lot of people that reach 97 are still living with their families. Very, very important. They are no longer a takaramono. Takaramono means treasure, okay? This is very important. The elders were treasured. That is why that they had that drive to live to 97 years old. The Longevity Island is called the Longevity Island because it was great if you were an elder person living on the island, because you were celebrated. It's not because these people were living long lives. It's because they were living a long life and celebrated for it. It's not about food. It's not about exercise. It's not about what shots you're taking and what surgery you do. It's about what's in the mind and with the people you are with. It is about the celebration and being with your family. This is what drove these Okinawans to live such long lives. Chinese zodiac, Okinawa Blue Zone longevity, and numerology are much more connected than you even realize. Ancient rituals and traditions are affecting our longevity, and we don't even know.